Old doctor, just eat these foods every day and you will live to 100. Have you ever wondered why some people defy time, living past 100 with boundless energy, sharp minds, and barely a wrinkle of weakness? What if the secret to longevity wasn't locked away in billion-dollar medical breakthroughs but sitting right there on your plate? Imagine waking up every day feeling younger, stronger, and full of life. No expensive pills, no complicated routines, just simple, everyday foods that ancient wisdom and modern science both agree can add years to your life. What Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. Pharmaceutical companies profit from keeping people sick, pushing pills for conditions that could be prevented in the first place. But what if there was a way to naturally fortify your body against disease, slow down aging, and even outlive the so-called normal lifespan? In today's deep dive, we'll uncover the exact foods that centenarians, people who live to 100 and beyond, swear by. These foods aren't exotic or expensive. In fact, you probably already have some in your kitchen. But the way you eat them and the combination you choose can make all the difference. The science of longevity, what the longest living people eat every day. Decades of research on blue zones, regions of the world where people live significantly longer than the average American, reveal a fascinating truth: longevity isn't an accident. It's a lifestyle. These 5 blue zones include Okinawa, Japan, home to some of the world's oldest and healthiest women. Sardinia, Italy, where men routinely live past 100, still climbing mountains. Nicoya, Costa Rica, a land where vibrant centenarians thrive. Acarita, Greece, the island where people forget to die. Loma Linda, California, a plant-based community outliving their peers by a decade. Despite their cultural differences, their diets share powerful similarities. And today, we're revealing what they eat and how you can incorporate these life-extending foods into your daily routine. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the superfoods that fight aging at the cellular level. The one common mistake shortening the lifespan of millions. A simple yet powerful daily eating habit that could add years to your life. Don't miss out, this could change your life forever. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of a longer, healthier life? Keep watching, because what you're about to learn could be the key to your best years ahead. The longevity diet secret: why people in blue zones live longer than you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to defy aging, living well into their 90s and even past 100 without chronic diseases weighing them down? What if the key to longevity wasn't in expensive supplements or extreme diets, but in the everyday foods on your plate? Scientists studying the world's longest living populations, known as the blue zones, have uncovered a powerful common denominator: a predominantly plant-based diet. And no, this isn't about restrictive veganism or counting calories. It's about eating real, whole, nourishing foods that fuel vitality and longevity. If you're serious about boosting your health, avoiding disease, and living a long, fulfilling life, then you need to know how the world's healthiest people eat. Let's break down the must-have foods that could change your future. Leafy greens, the superfood powerhouse. In every blue zone, dark leafy greens are a staple. From the spinach and Swiss chard of Sardinia, Italy, to the kale-rich diets of Okinawa, Japan, these plants are packed with vitamin A, supports immune function and eye health. Vitamin C, a natural immune booster and collagen supporter for youthful skin. Vitamin K, essential for bone strength and heart health. But here's the real game changer: these greens are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that protect against vision loss and prevent cognitive decline as you age. In short, they help keep your mind sharp and your eyesight clear, 2 things we all want as we get older. Legumes, the protein that adds years to your life. Forget the myth that you need meat at every meal to get enough protein. The blue zones show us that beans, lentils, and chickpeas are the real MVPs of a longevity-focused diet. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, the secret to their residents' impressive health lies in the traditional 3 sisters of Mesoamerican cuisine. Beans, a fiber-packed protein source that lowers cholesterol and stabilizes blood sugar. Squash full of gut-friendly fiber and beta-carotene, which supports vision and skin health. Corn, a naturally gluten-free grain rich in essential minerals and antioxidants. This trifecta delivers a perfectly balanced blend of protein, complex carbohydrates, and essential nutrients, fueling energy and longevity without the inflammation caused by processed foods. Nuts and seeds, the brain-boosting snack you need. If you want a healthy heart, sharp brain, and glowing skin, start snacking on nuts and seeds. In the blue zones, nuts aren't just a side snack, they're a daily habit. Almonds packed with vitamin E and healthy fats that protect against cognitive decline. Walnuts, one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3s, which fight inflammation and support brain health. Flax seeds loaded with fiber and lignans, which help regulate hormones and reduce the risk of heart disease. And here's the kicker, studies show that eating nuts regularly can add years to your life. In fact, research from the New England Journal of Medicine found that people who consume nuts daily have a 20% lower risk of dying from any cause. What can you do today? The best part? You don't have to move to a remote village to reap the benefits of a blue zone diet. You can start right now by incorporating more plant-based foods into your meals. Add a handful of leafy greens to your lunch. Swap processed snacks for nuts and seeds. Replace meat-heavy meals with fiber-rich legumes. The secret to longevity isn't in a pill or a miracle cure, it's in the foods you choose every day. So, why not start today? Your 100-year-old future self will thank you. The secret to a longer life? These unexpected diet habits hold the key. Imagine living a life free of chronic diseases, feeling energized every morning, and celebrating your 100th birthday with ease. In the world's blue zones, where people live significantly longer than the average American, there are powerful diet habits that have stood the test of time. And the best part? They're surprisingly simple. But before you reach for another protein shake or diet soda, let's explore the real secrets behind their longevity. These habits don't just add years to your life, they add life to your years. Animal products? Just a touch. While Americans are bombarded with high-protein diets and endless burger commercials, people in blue zones take a different approach. Their meals are plant-heavy, but they don't cut out animal products entirely. Instead, they consume them in moderation strategically. Take the Okinawans, for example. Their diet includes small portions of fish, packed with heart-healthy omega-3s that sharpen the brain and protect the heart. But red meat? Dairy? Barely a blip on their menu. Why? Because excessive saturated fat can wreak havoc on your arteries, fueling heart disease and inflammation. By keeping animal products to a minimum, they unlock a life of better health without missing out on essential nutrients. So next time you sit down for a meal, think quality over quantity when it comes to animal-based foods. Whole grains, the secret weapon against diabetes. Think all carbs are bad? Think again. While processed white bread and sugary cereals dominate American breakfast tables, the longest-living people prefer whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats. These complex carbohydrates provide slow-releasing energy, keeping blood sugar levels steady and reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, one of America's biggest health crises. Unlike refined grains, which spike insulin levels and leave you crashing hours later, whole grains fuel your body for the long haul. Making the switch is easier than you think. Swap out white rice for nutty, fiber-rich brown rice, or start your morning with a warm bowl of steel-cut oats. Small changes, big impact. The magic fat that keeps your heart young. Ever wonder why Mediterranean populations have some of the lowest rates of heart disease? The answer is in their kitchens: olive oil. Unlike heavily processed vegetable oils found in fast food and snacks, extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect the heart. In blue zones like Acaria, Greece, and Sardinia, Italy, olive oil is a staple, drizzled over fresh salads, cooked into vegetables, or even sipped straight from a spoon. The takeaway? Ditch the artificial spreads and embrace olive oil as your go-to fat source. Your arteries will thank you. Breaking free from sugar and processed junk. What if we told you that the average American consumes 66 pounds of added sugar every year? That's a shocking reality and a direct path to obesity, diabetes, and premature aging. In contrast, centenarians in blue zones keep processed foods and added sugars to an absolute minimum. Their diets revolve around whole, unprocessed foods, real ingredients from the earth, not from a factory. Instead of sugary sodas, they sip herbal teas. Instead of packaged snacks, they enjoy nuts, fruits, and homemade meals packed with nutrients. Want to follow their lead? Start by reading ingredient labels, cutting back on hidden sugars, and choosing fresh over processed whenever possible. It's not about deprivation, it's about eating smarter. The ancient eating rule that prevents overeating. Feeling sluggish after meals? That's because most people eat until they're stuffed. But in Okinawa, there's a golden rule, hara haki buletin, which means eat until you're 80% full. This simple practice prevents overeating, aids digestion, and helps maintain a healthy weight effortlessly. Instead of finishing every bite just because it's there, blue zone centenarians listen to their bodies. They eat slowly, enjoy every mouthful, and stop when they feel satisfied, not stuffed. Try this at your next meal, eat a little slower, put your fork down between bites, and pay attention to when your hunger fades. You might be surprised at how little food you actually need to feel full and energized. Beyond diet, the lifestyle factors that matter most. While what you eat is crucial, food alone isn't the only reason people in blue zones thrive. Their entire lifestyle is built around movement, purpose, and community. They walk everywhere, stay socially connected, and wake up each day with a sense of purpose. So if you're serious about longevity, don't just focus on diet, look at your daily habits. Because when it comes to living a long, vibrant life, it's not about one magic fix. It's about the small, consistent choices you make every single day. Are you ready to take the first step? Start by Inserporad. The secrets to living longer. What blue zone residents know that most Americans don't. Imagine living past 100, not just existing, but thriving. In specific parts of the world, known as blue zones, people live longer, healthier lives, free from many of the chronic diseases that plague modern society. The best part? Their secret isn't locked away in a lab or a miracle pill. It's found in daily habits, simple yet profound lifestyle choices that seamlessly integrate into their everyday routines. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully while others struggle with declining health, you're about to uncover the hidden truths of longevity. The key lies in 4 powerful, science-backed principles that blue zone residents live by, principles that you can adopt today to add years, and quality, to your life. They stay active without exercising. Think you need to hit the gym 5 times a week to stay fit? Think again. In blue zones, physical activity isn't forced, it's a natural part of life. Instead of structured workouts, movement is seamlessly woven into daily routines. Walking everywhere instead of driving short distances. Gardening for fresh, homegrown food. Daily household tasks that keep the body in motion. These seemingly small activities help maintain cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and flexibility, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Compare that to the modern sedentary lifestyle, hours of sitting at a desk, long commutes, and binge-watching TV. The takeaway: move more, but make it effortless. They build deep, meaningful connections. Loneliness is the new smoking, it's just as harmful to your health. In contrast, blue zone communities prioritize strong social connections, which directly contribute to their longevity. Studies show that regular social interaction lowers stress and reduces the risk of depression, boosts immune function and heart health, creates a strong sense of belonging and purpose. They don't just text or scroll through social media, they show up for one another. They share meals, celebrate together, and support each other in times of need. In America, where social isolation is rising, fostering deep relationships could be a game changer for both mental and physical health. They master the art of stress reduction. Chronic stress is a silent killer. It fuels inflammation, heart disease, and even accelerates aging. Blue Zone residents, however, have built-in stress relief habits. Taking afternoon naps to recharge energy levels. Engaging in daily prayer, meditation, or gratitude practices. Prioritizing leisure and downtime instead of glorifying busyness. They don't wait for a vacation to unwind. They integrate stress reduction into daily life. Want to live longer? Find ways to disconnect, breathe, and slow down. They have a strong sense of purpose. Ever wake up and wonder, what am I even doing with my life? Blue Zone residents rarely do. They have a deep-rooted sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed every morning. In Japan, they call it ikigai, your reason for being. In Costa Rica, it's plan de vida, your life's plan. This mindset is linked to lower rates of heart disease, depression, and even dementia. People with a sense of purpose live longer because they stay engaged, active, and fulfilled. Want to add years to your life? Find something that excites you: volunteering, a creative hobby, or a passion project. How to apply these Blue Zone habits to your life starting today. You don't need to pack up and move to Okinawa or Sardinia to benefit from these longevity secrets. Here's how you can bring Blue Zone habits into your daily routine. Eat smarter. Focus on whole, plant-based foods like vegetables, beans, nuts, and whole grains. Try meatless Mondays or experiment with new plant-based recipes. Be mindful when eating. Eat slowly, avoid distractions, and stop when you're 80% full. Your body will thank you. Move more naturally. Walk instead of driving short distances, take the stairs, or add simple activities like gardening to your routine. Strengthen your social circles. Make time for real, in-person connections. Join a community group, call an old friend, or share meals with loved ones. Reduce stress daily. Set aside time for meditation, journaling, or simply unplugging from screens. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Your future self will thank you. Living longer and healthier isn't about luck or genetics, it's about intentional choices. The people in Blue Zones aren't just surviving, they're thriving well into their 90s and 100s. And now, you know their secrets. The question is, will you apply them to your own life?